Hello, Thrift Colony. Welcome to Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I have a thrift haul for you today from the Garage Brothers warehouse sale. In fact, it's two sales. One that I went to yesterday and then one that I went to last month because they only hold these sales once a month. But boy, they're worth waiting for, let me tell you. I'm going to get started with the one from last month. I have some clothes here. Then I have another box that's behind me that I need to unload. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and at the end of the video I'm going to share with you what my favorite find was from today's combined haul, and I'm also going to tell you a story about how my past couple of days have been going. So first we start off with a beautiful suit from Terry John, Ricky Freeman for Terry John. Now this is vintage. It's a beautiful lavender color. It might be coming up pink in the camera, but it's actually lavender. Look at the back of it. It is just beautiful. And then we have a matching skirt. Gorgeous pieces. And then we have, this is good for probably, I know you've heard this and probably are sick of hearing about it, that Ralph Lauren inspired Christmas that's going around this year. This beautiful purple skirt by Talbot's, 100% wool in a size 12. This is a very, very deep purple and pleated all the way around. Then more pleats and plaid this time from Austin Hill. This is a size 12. This is beautiful. That is a beautiful skirt. On me, that would be long to the floor. And then let's see, does this jacket match it? No, this is something totally separate here. This is a suit from Casper, size 10. This beautiful emerald green suit with the black collar. I just noticed some white on the back of it. I hope I'm able to get that. See that white mark right there? Hoping I can get that out. And then underneath of it is a skirt that matches. And a couple more clothing pieces. This would have been a beautiful blouse to have worn. Here we go. On this past Wednesday night, I believe it was, or Thursday night. I went with, and then look at the collar. No, I'm sorry, that goes with that blouse. I went with my two girlfriends, and we went to a, well, sort of like I'll just call it an adaptation of A Christmas Carol in downtown Raleigh. And I'll put in a couple of photos here to show you first the venue that it was held at. It was at a wedding venue in downtown Raleigh in this beautiful, beautiful old home. And then a couple of pictures here also of the outfit that I wore. In the description for what was going on, they asked that folks, if possible, dress in a Victorian Gothic theme. So that was the best I could come up with, but I was pretty happy with it, I have to say. And here's another blouse, though, that probably would have gone very nicely with that Victorian look, with the sleeves on it here. It's a beautiful piece, but then it has this piece that goes at the neckline too. That's a beautiful blouse. So I can't wait to get these up into the booth, as I do really love selling the vintage clothes. And I'm really hoping to establish to be a go-to for that sort of thing when people are looking for vintage clothes, that the word might slowly get around that Bat Thrift Crazy at Antiques at Gresham Lake stocks a lot of vintage clothes. We'll see. Fingers crossed for that one. I'm going to pause the video here really quickly and get the hard goods from that sale from last month. Okay, I got a lot more jewelry at that last sale than I even remembered getting. I'll show you that, but first we have this vintage Pyrex piece. No lid, just the bottom of it. This cute little teapot and teacup set. That's really cute. I like the colors on this. Actually quite vibrant for me. And then this Tetley Teas teapot. This is adorable. I think somebody that enjoys Tetley teas is going to like this teapot. I'm going to scoot it over here because it's going to need a bath. And then I found these serving pieces. Oh, let's see. This type of knife, I don't know, that might be a cheese knife, I'm not sure. This one here and that knife. What drew me to them actually was the motif that's on the bottom. I'm guessing these are from the 70s or 60s. And then these are definitely for cheese, those two. But I think I'm going to be putting those up into the booth. Then I picked up a Bible. I haven't found a Bible in a long time. This is a very big one. Beautiful Bible. And somewhere this was for sale for $2.99. And let me see. There's a date in here, but it's a handwritten date. Let me see if we know. John Paul II was Pope the time this Bible was printed. It's the 1982-83 edition. Beautiful. And it's in gorgeous condition. Really beautiful shape. Set that there. One thing of playing cards I found. These butterfly playing cards. Now, what is so special? Why did I get these? Maybe it was the motif on them. And they are all there. Again, I do take the time to count out 52 cards. Sometimes I'm lucky the jokers are there too, but I always count them out so that I know that there is a full deck. Now I got these two bracelets. They actually have a name on the inside of them, which I don't see now. But someone at the sale recognized the name and said that that is a good manufacturer name for like I don't want to say costume, but a more high-end costume jewelry. So I picked those up for resale. I got this little pin for myself. Remember though, I've stopped collecting the pins for right now. I'm coming across them in hauls that I have of things that have yet to show you. Oh, fuzzy. Ugh. This says vintage Liba USA scarf clip. And then this beautiful pin, that's from QVC, Kathy J. Lane. It's a pendant and a pin. Let's see, those are empty. Oh, this is a really cool belt, I thought. This I may end up keeping for myself. It's this chain. And then I love the end of it with those two little tassel looking things, but they're all metal. These are not made out of fabric or anything. And then another pin. This is a vintage Kramer brooch. Actually a brooch, I should be saying these. Look at that sparkle. Oh my goodness. I should be saying brooches on these. And then this is a belt. Wait, hold on. It's not cooperating. A belt buckle. And that's a chunky monkey. Gonna have to do some research on this and see if I can find anything about it. And those, I probably put like that and those two bracelets as a lot. The two bracelets together, and then the belt buckle separately on Poshmark. And then the last thing I got that I'm going to be keeping for myself is just this pretty necklace that I can wear every day. I love the balls on it. It's quite heavy. It's surprisingly heavy. Okay, that, my friends, is everything from the first Garage Brothers sale that I went to last month. Pause the video again, my apologies. And then I will be back with everything that I got just yesterday. Okay, I'm amongst the trees here now. I spent $25 for everything that I'm going to show you now. Got a couple of Christmas trees. This one, whoop, that one first. I love this the Charlie Brown kind of looking Christmas tree that's, you know, just not completely there. Looks a little worse for wear. I love these. So I picked that one up, and then this one, which I am going to be taking out of this concrete base and putting into here. So just kind of imagine it if you can. That's what it will look like. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I really am enjoying this Christmas of putting Christmas trees into various kind of vessels and such. I really like the look of it. Found a whole bunch of woodland type ornaments for my tree this year. This little owl and a squirrel and this little house. This one I already have. I couldn't believe I found a second one. I mean, what are the odds? That little guy. Another owl. He's super cool. 2 sets of these little snowshoes. Let's see. Oh, another squirrel and another squirrel, just like that first one that I showed you. That, I think that might cover all of the animals that I got. Oh no, I'm sorry. There are 2 more right here. We have a little bunny and a little fox, his little fox friend. Look at the bunny, how sweet it is. It's the sweetest little face. And this little guy. They're so cute. Oh, another squirrel. Oh my goodness, that's 4 of them. And then I picked up 2 rolls of packing tape because I can always use the packing tape. And I'd much rather get it at the Garage Brothers warehouse sale than going to Walmart and picking it up. I know I said no more Starbucks mugs and really no more mugs either unless they seem kind of like special to me. But this one I thought was pretty cool. I liked the look of it. I like the coloring on it. And it says Starbucks on the inside rim there. And then, of course, on the bottom it says it too. But I did like that one. A little bit different. Picked this tray up for my daughter. She wanted a tray for the library to put a pipe on, to display the pipe instead of just having the pipe lying around. I was able to find that for her. That was lucky. This was a lucky find. And I was told by Craig that it does work. He plugged it in. It's a Ryobi charger and battery. So that is fantastic in and of itself. And let's see, 1 can of clear glitter blast. Might need that for this, for Christmas. 2 cans of Blitz snow. I've already used some, not of these, but I have already used some snow in my home in decorating. I picked up this little girl to include in my office kind of cubby that I'm doing all up with nursing items. And this Marc Jacobs perfume. I have no idea how much this is, what it costs, but I thought I would put this on Poshmark. This is for men. Marc Jacobs Men Eau de Toilette Spray. 4.2 fluid ounces. And then, that was precariously positioned on my kitchen counter. This enormous roll of wrapping paper. I mean, look at how much is in there. It is 21.3 yards of wrapping paper. That's going to take me a long time to get through that. So that is everything from the Garage Brothers sale. And then I just have a couple of other little random items. I picked this little horse up for $2. I'm going to do something different with him. I think I'm going to take this out and maybe make his mane out of cording instead, sorry, out of twine. I may have to leave his tail though, because that looks like it's in there pretty good. Picked that up, and then 2 perfume bottles, which I don't usually pick perfume bottles up because I had not had good luck with them. And these were $4. Now I did have a 20% off coupon, so I picked this one up. The reason I liked it was because of the color and the finish on it. It's sort of like pearlescent. And then if you can see in that little tulip, the different kind of colors that shine off of it. So that one, and then where is the rest? Here it is. This somebody had taken off completely. I don't know why they did that. but that's the other little one that I bought, if you can kind of see it through that paper. Yep, so $4 minus 20% on those. And then lastly, for myself, out on the deck in the bar area, I got this little thing. I thought this would be really cute for toothpicks or hors d'oeuvre little forks or something. I just thought it was the cutest thing. So that, I think, yep, that takes care of everything. Now my favorite. I am just going to give you a favorite from the entire haul. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, this is kind of a hard one. I love the Christmas trees. They're like a runner-up. Christmas trees are a runner-up. I think my favorite is going to be a piece of clothing, and it's going to be this blouse. Yep, that blouse with this little tie that goes around the neck. I think that is really, really pretty, and somebody's going to snatch that up pretty quickly in the booth. So if you would, in the comment section down below, go ahead and leave us, let us know what your favorite find was. And before I log off, let me tell you how my last couple of days have gone. I have been fixing upstairs a toilet and installing new faucet in my sink for months now. So yesterday I finally got the gumption to do it. Went out and tried to turn off the water out in my yard coming in from the city, because I could not turn off the shutoff valve for either the toilet or the faucets. It would not go, wouldn't turn far enough. So I turned the water off at the street. It didn't stop the water. And the reason I turned it off at the street was because I thought I knew where my shutoff valve was for the house inside under my house, and that didn't work. So I go upstairs to work on the faucet, and I was using the lines that go from the faucet themselves to the main water, where the water comes out of the wall. I was going to reuse both of those tubes, I'll call them, because they seem to be perfectly fine. So why get new ones? Well, one of them, when I put it on, sprung a leak. Water, I mean, it was all over the place. It ruined the inside of the cabinet. I ran to Lowe's, picked up a new one, ran back, wrong size. Ran to Lowe's again, picked up another new one, ran back, yay, right size. But I needed Rhonda's help today because the faucet, the connections that they have now are very different from the last time I installed the faucet. So I had to have her above, holding on to the spigot itself, while I went underneath in this teeny tiny little cabinet and screwed on the attachment that would keep it stable to the counter itself. Okay, that's fine. Today, I was using my restroom, my half bath downstairs, and I had covered a piece of wood. It was a sign, and I covered it with paper to make it look like a present. And I set it on the back of the tank of the toilet. Well, it fell off, hit the supply line for the water coming out of the house into the toilet itself, and broke the connection, just broke it. And it looked like Old Faithful had erupted in my half bath. The water just came spewing up. I couldn't turn the water valve off. I didn't have enough strength in my hands, so I had to run up to the kitchen, get a cloth, and finally I was able to turn the water off. I know how to fix it. It's not a big deal. But what a weekend with bathrooms and water this weekend. I'm not going to Lowe's today to fix it. I will do it tomorrow because it's fine and dandy the way it is for right now. So that's how my last today and yesterday went. I hope yours was much, much better than mine, without any bathroom ordeals and swimming in water. So thank you for spending time with me today. And if you got this far and listened to my story, thank you for listening to my woes. And oh, by the way, this Thursday, which is Thanksgiving Day, I'm participating in a drop sale, which is going to be hosted by Beth over at Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. And my go time is 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to see what kind of goodies I have and all the other folks have, make sure to go to Beth's channel, because she does have the schedule printed or posted there. And I'll see if I can't post it right here too, so you know who is going on and at what time. So I hope to see you then. And actually, I hope to see you before then with another haul video. But until either one of those times come up, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.